Today is John's 16-month birthday or month birthday or whatever. He's 16 months old today, so in honor of that, I thought I would answer some of your frequently asked questions about him. So I'm taking questions from Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and some of these I've already responded to on on social media. But I am going to put some of the questions that I have responded to already, like the main ones, in this video. So if any of you else had the same question and you didn't see my response to other people's comments, then you'll get the answer in this video. So yeah, to start, question number one was, how long does John sleep in a day? So he sleeps between 13 and a half to 14 hours. So he sleeps about 11 and a half hours at night. And then 11 and a half to 12 hours a night, and then his nap is anywhere between 2 to 3 hours. So it just really depends on the day and how much he's been running outside and all that. But he sleeps between 13 and a half to 14 hours. So he's a good sleeper. Question number two, what are his favorite foods? Can you give examples? I've actually had this question asked by a lot of people, and I have responded to it on social media, but I'm going to just list it in this video again. So some of his favorite foods are pasta, pizza. Those are his two tops. He loves those. He loves his rice, and he also loves cabbage rolls. So those are like his main meals that he likes a lot. And then he also loves tomatoes and cucumbers. If I make a salad and I put lots of tomatoes and cucumbers in there, he'll just pick them all out. He really loves his vegetables, and he also loves fruit. Any kind of fruit. If you just cut it up and put it on a plate, he'll snack on it all day. He loves his fruit. So yes, those are some of the foods that he loves at the moment anyways. And of course, like the ice cream and the sugar and stuff too, but those are the main foods. Question number three, does he have play dates with friends? He doesn't have too many, to be honest. I do have a lot of friends with kids, but they're not close by, and if they are, their lives are just so busy that we only see them maybe once a month or once every 2 months. So he doesn't have playdates that often. However, he does have some cousins who are close in age to him, and he does hang out with them quite often actually, and he adores them. They're two little girls, and he also has a couple that are a little bit older and then a little bit younger cousins as well that he does see quite often as well. So he doesn't get like scheduled playdates every single week, but he does spend a lot of time with the cousins, and then when he says see friends, it's not scheduled. It's just like, let's meet up on this day and we all just kind of hang out. But yeah, just because our family's so big, most of his friends right now are his cousins and stuff like that, and that's who he's been hanging out with. He also doesn't go to daycare, so he doesn't really have friends from there. He does go to early years, but he doesn't really have play dates with any of the kids there. He only plays with them when he's there. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Number four, does John eat with a fork and spoon on his own yet? So I've answered this one also on social media, but I'll share it in this video. He does. He's actually getting so good at it. If you give him clean food, like fruits or like pieces of meat or something, he'll get it with the fork right from the plate to his mouth, not a mess. Obviously, like there's no sauce or whatever. If you give him pasta and stuff, he does feed himself, he gets it right in his mouth, but he does also drop some along the way and things like that, so it's a little bit messier, but he feeds himself all his own meals now. We don't feed him, like, we just give him the spoon or a fork, and he'll take care of it himself. He loves eating with a spoon things like oatmeal. In the morning, we'll usually make oatmeal with some cinnamon, bananas, and honey, and he loves eating that on his own. He's good with yogurts, applesauce. He does make a mess, like he's not like super clean, like he doesn't eat like adults do, but the coordination, he's got it down pat. He's getting better and better every time he uses it. So yeah, he's doing pretty good. Question number five, how much does he weigh? So I haven't weighed him in a while. The last time I weighed him, I think was about a couple weeks ago, 2 weeks ago maybe, and he was about, I think, 30 pounds. So I have noticed that he's been slimming out and getting taller. So he should be losing, maybe he's a little bit less. I'm gonna say maybe 29 pounds now, or 28. I do find that he's getting slimmer and taller. Question number six, how many words does he say? So this one I also haven't really counted. I don't know the exact number of words, but he's learning a lot. Every day he learns about another 2 words. So he says like the typical words like ball, park, mom, dad. He says snacks, he says whisk, he says boat, bus, duck, just things like that, like little words that are simple and not too many like complicated sounds. Um, he says people's names, but he cuts them short sometimes. So like, my brother's name is Janan. Instead of saying Jan, he'll say Anan or something like that. So it's kind of cute. He only can say like little names. So, but yeah, he's learning and he's getting there. It's really fun. So question number 7, is he potty trained? This one I've answered so many times on social media, but again, I'll put it in the video. He's not. We kind of put him on the potty before he goes for like in the bath. And he sits on it, but he doesn't sit long. Like he'll sit for 3-4 minutes while reading a book, and then he just wants to get off. And usually he hasn't done anything in the potty at all yet, so he doesn't really know what he's doing on there, and he's kind of confused. But yeah, I really want to potty train him soon, but I don't know if he's too young, just because I've tried and he doesn't seem to understand yet. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we'll wait till he's around, I don't know, 1.5 to 2 years to start potty training. I'm not sure. It would be nice to have him potty trained before this baby comes, but I'm not sure if that's going to actually happen or not. So yeah. Okay, number 8. Has he started pulling tantrums yet? Yes, he has been, this past month has been starting with the tantrums. If he doesn't want us to change his diaper or his clothes, or he wants a certain type of food or something and we don't give it to him, he just starts crying and stomping his feet, and he just, yeah, and then you have to calm him down and relax him. We have to admit, have not been doing the greatest job with trying to calm him down, because it is really frustrating when I'm trying to change his diaper and there's like poop in his diaper and his legs are kicking and he's screaming. It's really hard. So I'm trying to just remember that he's a baby and that's how he shows his emotions, and I'm trying to like, okay, sit with him and let him, know I'm there listening while he, until his tantrum's done and all that. But it's definitely like we're having to work on our parenting now, that he's starting to get into tantrums and stuff. So yeah, I don't like this stage. It's really annoying, but you have to go through it, right? Okay, the last question was number 9, and it's, does he sleep through the night? So I've answered this one a million times in Q&As and stuff, but I thought I'd throw it in as like the last question. Yeah, he sleeps through the night. He's been sleeping through the night since he was pretty much, I would say, like 2 months old. He started like, or maybe 3 months, he started like fully sleeping through the night. Then he went through a phase where he would wake up once to get a bottle and then go back to bed, but that only lasted like 2 months. But yeah, he sleeps completely through the night. He goes to bed at 8:30, 8:45, and he sleeps up until about 8 o'clock. So sometimes he'll wake up at 7, but then he'll stay in his crib and just play until 8. So either way, yeah, he's doing really well. So those are all the questions. Thank you so much for asking them, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye!